project here that I need to start with on the on a C10. I need to put a new exhaust system on here. I'll climb under there in a minute and show you what the original exhaust looks like. But basically, I'm just using a glass pack muffler. This was it's made by Thrush, and it's just a straight through regular old glass pack muffler. 23 inches long in the body, 28 inches long total length. It's 2.5 inch inlet and outlet. The whole exhaust system is going to be 2.5 inch. The muffler was in the bargain bin stack at my local auto parts store for 15 bucks, and so I really couldn't just pass that up. So I did cheap out on the muffler a little bit. I'm not really worried about that. I don't really care that much, but I did spend the money for the Mandrel bent tubing, which I'll cut this and piece this together into an exhaust system. And really, the only reason I went with 2.5 inch, it really just worked out that this muffler was in the bargain bin. I already had this 4-foot straight piece left over from a project I did years ago. So this 2.5 inch is probably a little fat, probably really fat for this inline 6 that's in this truck. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna notice any power loss. Certainly anything noticeable. That engine's got so much blow by through the ring. So this is the new stuff that I'm going to be working with, and I'll climb under there and show you all the old crap. I did some work on my exhaust manifold, and I'll annotate a link to that video. But this portion of the drive shaft, I'm pretty certain is original to this truck, and it's 30 some odd years old. Now, from the muffler back to the tailpipe, that's all been replaced. I'm not sure when. It was like that when I bought this truck. But that's been replaced, and it's not rusty back there, but it looks like crap. But here's the real reason that I wanted to go ahead and get this job done. My muffler is making contact with my drive shaft, and it's really, really irritating. So I'm going to go ahead and put in that little glass pack. I should have plenty of room in here, and I won't have any interference issues with anything rotating here under the truck. So here's all the old crap from the exhaust system. And if you noticed, I did have a 3-bolt header flange welded onto this factory exhaust pipe. I did that when I had to repair my exhaust manifold, and there are some videos to that, and I'll annotate a link to that. So there is a header flange on this, and I'm going to actually reuse this. You can see these welds are not that old compared to the rest of this material. So I'm going to cut this off. I'm actually going to reuse this on the new exhaust. So let me get all my parts, and we'll start fabbing up all the new stuff.